that in 2 years' time my life would somehow revolve around fracking, I would have been like, what the fuck is fracking? Fracking? Seriously? It sounds like a joke word. You know, I have a button that says no frack, and I swear to God, more people have come up to me in the last 2 years and said, "You're a Battlestar Galactica fan," than people who know anything about the hydraulic fracturing, which is a very sad statement about modern American culture, but I digress. I mean, this is how these oil companies were able to come in and mount this stealth campaign in Pennsylvania 4 years ago when nobody knew what fracking was. They would go to people and say, "We're just going to come into your community and engage in a little bit of fracking." And people were like, and they said, "And we'll pay you a lot of money for it. And you won't have to do anything." And the people were like, "All right, frack away. Whatevs. Just give us that money." But what the company should have done was they should have come and said, "We're just going to come into your community a little bit and engage in some rape of your land and destruction of your natural resources," because that's basically what they do. Now I understand this is incendiary language. But if it weren't for incendiary language lately, the good women of Virginia would be having forced transvaginal ultrasound. I digress again. These corporations, they come into communities and they prey on the most disadvantaged and disenfranchised families whose only real asset is their land. They offer them just enough money that they have to get them to sign away that lease, lots of empty promises, and many documented cases completely destroy these people's lives, and then force them to sign non-disclosure agreements so that they cannot share their stories to anyone. It's completely fucked, and completely indicative of the way this country works nowadays. To me, like any other political fight, this is a fight about language. It is unbelievable the way that language and consequently thought gets manipulated in this country. I love language. I love Shakespeare. Shakespeare is one of the greatest manipulators of language in the history of the world. I love rhetoric. I love semantics. I love to debate. But let's take a step back for a second. Natural gas. Natural gas. I think it used to be called methane. That wasn't sexy enough. They could call it smells like cow shit. I wonder why they don't. Lots of gases are natural. Methane, radon. Lots of energy sources are natural. Coal is natural. Oil is natural. Rolf's gas is natural. Why don't we call it what it is? You know, we did an interview with this guy up in Island Lake a year and a half ago when we were working on the show, and he would not call it natural gas. He called it N-gas. N-gas. He said it's completely disingenuous that the energy companies have gotten the media and subsequently the country to buy into this term, natural gas. So I don't call it that. I call it N-gas. And 30 times in his interview, he was like, N-gas this, N-gas that, blah, 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 the energy companies, N-gas, N-gas. Now, I'm teaching in the Bronx at the time, so he's saying N-gas, and I'm hearing something totally different, you know? But in that moment, I said to myself, yes, I will call this from now on what it should be called. Nigga gas. Straight up. I said nigga gas. And I don't mean that derogatorily. You know I hate that word. But I guarantee you, we get the media to start calling it nigga gas, people all over this country will be like, actually, we don't really need that. We'll drive less. It's all right. Who put this thermostat at 76? That should be at 74. What's going on around here? It's bullshit. It's semantical bullshit.
Hey, kids! It's time for Frackasaur's Good Time Sing-Along. Clean, safe, affordable, American kids show for kids!
Sit down, take your seats, and shut up! kind of natural gas. The natural gas I'm talking about is found underground and all around us.
That sounds like grown-up talk.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you like big trucks?
Yeah?
Do you like big machines?
Yeah?
Do you like big, giant, loud companies?
Yeah! Wait.
Then come with me to Lack of Imagination Land. Welcome to Lack of Imagination Land.
Wow.
Today in Lack of Imagination Land, we are going to be exploring a drill pad.
A drill pad? Sounds like a woman thing.
What's a drill pad, you say?
That's our scientist.
Hey all! A drill pad is used for drilling in a process called hydraulic fracturing. Say that with me now.
Hydraulic fracturing!
It's a way to get natural gas out of the earth itself.
You mean we're stealing natural gas?
No, kid. Natural gas, like everything else found underground, belongs to the government or whoever finds it first. You don't own all the worms, do you, kid?
Ew. No, Dr. Scientist. Isn't that funny, Frackasaur? You're the craziest thing I've ever seen or heard of that actually exists, Frackasaur. So how far down does it go, Dr. Scientist?
Great question. They drill almost a mile down.
Holy shit! That's like 12 redwood trees.
Or 37 flatbed trucks.
Or 900 ponies.
Or 14,000 appendixes laid out end to end.
But drilling that far down, doesn't that cause earthquakes or disruptions to the water table or irreversible environmental damage?
No! We've conducted a study that says it doesn't.
And I was the doctor scientist that conducted a study that says no to those things that you just said.
I don't know. My teacher says it's very dangerous.
What's the teacher's name?
Mrs. Raisin.
Noted. But I can guarantee you that hydrofracking is safe from all that leftist hippie fuckbar.
I'm not convinced. What do you think, Frackasaur?
Frackasaur thinks it's safe too.
How come you never say anything, Frackasaur?
I'm a classically trained Shakespearean
Now
actor.
it's time to come on to sing your sing-along. The water flows down from the top. It passes through, but does not stop. It touches all with every drop. It is the same river. We are the same river. It is the same river. We are the same river.
Join us next time for Frackasaur's Good Time Sing-Along. Clean, safe, affordable, American kids show for kids.